Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung held a summit with Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva at the Blue House on Monday. The two leaders discussed ways to strengthen cooperation across a wide range of sectors, including trade, agriculture, and technology. Their talks were followed by the signing of memorandums of understanding and a joint press briefing. Lula is on a 3-day state visit to South Korea that began on Sunday. Bank of Korea Governor Lee Chang-yong said that South Korea's economy is set for a remarkable rebound this year, compared to 2025. Speaking at the National Assembly on Monday, Lee noted that despite uncertainties concerning U.S. tariff policies, domestic demand is recovering on strong consumer sentiment and export growth fueled by the semiconductor boom. He said inflation will likely remain stable near the bank's 2% target. However, he pointed to international oil prices, exchange rate fluctuations, and stock market volatility as key risks. He also warned of credit risks in vulnerable sectors, including self-employed businesses, amid ongoing concerns about financial imbalances from rising housing prices in the Seoul metropolitan area. The United States says its trading partners want to keep existing trade agreements in place even after the Supreme Court struck down President Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told CNN on Sunday that Washington's counterparts want to maintain previously concluded trade deals. He stressed that the court ruling only blocked tariffs imposed under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, adding that the president still has other authorities. Trump on Friday triggered the never-before-used Section 122 of the 1974 Trade Act, imposing a 10% global tariff before raising the rate to 15% the next day. Following U.S. President Donald Trump's imposition of a new 15% tariff, South Korea's Industry Minister Kim Jong-un said global trade uncertainty is set to grow. Kim made the remarks Monday at a joint public-private meeting attended by business groups, related institutions, and government agencies. He said Washington is likely to pursue its tariff policy through other means, despite a Supreme Court ruling, adding to global trade uncertainty. Even amid such uncertainty, Kim said the government will continue friendly consultations with the United States to preserve the balance under the bilateral tariff agreement. The minister also said authorities will work closely with relevant groups to provide timely updates on potential tariff-related issues. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has been re-elected as General Secretary of the ruling Workers' Party, reaffirming his position as the regime's top political leader. The North State media Korean Central News Agency reported on Monday that the decision was adopted on the fourth day of the Ninth Party Congress, with delegates fully supporting a proposal to re-elect Kim to the highest post. Under party rules, the General Secretary is elected at a Congress held every 5 years. A resolution credited Kim with strengthening the country's nuclear-based war deterrence and building armed forces prepared for any form of conflict. Party officials declared that sanctions and external pressure no longer work against North Korea. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.